Hi, it's Shelly with Gilbert Marketplace. Today I'm going to show you how to make a snowman. Now I haven't made this one before, but I have done some similar. I had made the sweater pumpkin snowman, and today I came up with another idea because I got lots of these pumpkins and I want to use them. Obviously they come in orange. I just brush them with the paint, which is Cream 2109 by Providence. And so I start that off like that because the orange is so bright that you will see through the sweater or the different mediums you use. So what I did is I wanted to make a snowball. I don't know if you can see this real close, but what we're making it with today is toilet paper. Yes, toilet paper. So what you'll need to do this is some Mod Podge, any kind you will work. Obviously a paintbrush, your pumpkins, toilet paper, and to make a hat we'll need some fabric, and I just used a blanket that I had purchased at the Dollar Tree. And some ribbon and garnishments to decorate it if you want. So we're going to begin by starting with my painted pumpkin. Just like this, like I said, I used the Providence Cream, I painted it. I have done it all because I didn't want to waste time having you watch. But what you're going to do is you're going to grab your toilet paper, pretty simple, and we're just going to rip pieces just like this randomly. Just so you got little blotches. We'll just do that, a whole bunch of those. Any old way will work. Alright, so after you do a couple of those, you'll have a pile here. Okay, so now that you have a pile of your toilet paper, what you're going to use is your Mod Podge. Let's get into the end right there. And just start by dabbing it right on your pumpkin. That's it. I mean, this is no real rocket science here. We're just going to put them on there. No particular, way or anything like that. Just use your Mod Podge. Now, I did not push them all the way down. You just want to, because the whole idea is we're trying to make this look like a snowball. So we're going to make our snowman with snowballs. So it kind of makes sense. So I want them to be kind of fluffy and not attached, all flat. So we're just kind of doing that. Which goes pretty quick. Like I said, there's no real rhyme or reason. Now, like I said, if you don't prime your pumpkin, it's pretty orange. Even if you get an orange spot because it takes the paint, you can just put a couple blobs of the toilet paper, if it didn't cover real good. I just put one good coat on, nothing too fancy. But you can see I'm just, I'll rip that a little. I'm just kind of Mod Podging these on, kind of randomly. Nothing fancy here. I like nice simple projects, as everyone knows. Fast. Anyway, so once you get your 2 pumpkins covered, all with toilet paper, you just want to put those on kind of recklessly. And I'm just going to need a little tad more, so just grab it again, just pull some, nothing fancy. I thought about even these would be just super cute in like a centerpiece as just true snowballs, because it doesn't really look like a pumpkin when you get done. So we're just putting these on for those people that just tuned in on our pumpkin that I base coated with cream. Probably needed white, but that's all I had, so I figured, hey, you're not going to see it anyway with the toilet paper. And a little more Mod Podge. Okay, so you guys got the gist. Now my pumpkin's covered. Now what I did is I have it all covered. Oh, there's a little spot right here. Oops. Jeez. Just put another piece of tissue paper on it. Just make sure it's kind of covered, front, back, top, bottom. Okay, so we got that done. And then what I did, while it was still wet, I used this snow. It's kind of like an iridescent-y snow. And I'm just going to cut the corner. This stuff is so messy. Now, you could, if you have enough Mod Podge on there, just kind of pour it on there and see if it will stick. Now, for camera purposes, I'm going to do this right here in the kitchen. Kind of sketchy, because normally I'd go outside. But what I did, just because I like to be fast, is I took the spray. It's just a clear lacquer spray by Rust-Oleum. And I just did a little like that, and I sprinkled it on. Because I wanted my snowball to look like snowflakes. And I just kind of matted it on like that real quick, as you can see. And I just did little sections at a time. We're doing them very small, considering I'm in my house. I wouldn't recommend this. I would highly recommend you do it outside in a well-ventilated area. But for camera purposes, I don't want to be running all over the place. Okay, maybe we'll need a little bit bigger hole. There we go. And we'll just get one more right in here. And you know what, do it over a box or something, because you will have a lot that falls off and be wasteful. You could probably just reuse that. Probably could even dip it in there. Okay, so now it looks real sparkly and just like a snowball. And that's why I said I think you could just put these in an arrangement. It would be super fun. But I already did the other one, and we're going to stack them on top just like that. And I'm going to just clean up this little area so I don't have this all over, more so than I do. Let's move that. We're done with this. We'll just put that on there. This is actually going right in the trash. And we'll just clean this up just a little bit. I don't like to make too much mess when I do crafts. Alright. Okay, so I have that. And that's going to be our snowman body. So I'm just going to use my hot glue gun. And I'm just going to glue these together. So just put a bunch of hot glue on there. And then just like this. Push down, hold it a few seconds. And then I'm going to set that aside for a minute. And then I'm going to make my hat. What I did is I just cut a square. I just went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 up and like 6 across. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 across. And so then what you're going to do is we're going to take the two good sides, so just like that, and we're just going to run a bead of glue right on the edge, right along. So technically we're going to take this fabric, we're going to make a little cylinder, okay? And then I'll just pinch it on that edge that I just glued down. You know, no sewing needed. Okay? Give that a few seconds as you kind of adhere it together. Okay. Then I'm just going to carefully turn it inside out. Just like that. Okay, the next step is what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my scissors and I'm just going to make thin little slices along the top. I did them probably about 1 checker down. And we're just going to run that all the way around. And this is obviously going to be his hat. I don't know if I even said that. But that's what we're making. When you get to the seam, just go 1 on each side. You don't obviously want to cut the seam. And just make your little slices all the way around. Whoops, we got a little, don't let them bend, you don't want to cut them off. But you know, you got the checkers kind of as your guideline, maybe 3 per checker, seems to work pretty good. And like, you don't want them to bend or it'll look just weird. Okay, so now I have those all done. So that's my fringe on the top. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take just a thin piece of scrap and I'm gonna tie that around the top. Okay, just make a knot out of it, nothing fancy, make it bow, whatever you like. But make sure all your fringe are kind of sticking out the top, and then just tie that nice and tight. All right, and it pulls real nicely. Maybe I will just make a little bow. There we go. Since there's a little bit of edge to it, I'll just cut that off so you won't see the stitching. There we go. And then I'm going to pay attention to where I put my seam. I don't want that to be on the front of my pumpkin, obviously. So once I have that in the back, I'm going to just put this right over my snowman. Let me look at it from my way, but we're just going to keep that seam in the back. Watch all the glitter fall off. And we're going to pull it down here a little bit further in the back. And you probably could glue it on, but I don't really think it's necessary. It kind of just looks cute like that. And I just kind of spread these out here so it looks like his pom-pom on his hat. If you wanted to, you probably could even stick a little bit of tissue paper up there if you really wanted it to be more pointy. But I think it looks cute just like that. Then I just cut another long strip off my blanket. I just kind of went right down the side. You can see it's not too even or straight. I cut a little bit of fringe on each end. And that's going to be my little scarf. And we're just going to tie that right around. And I'm going to put that like off to the side, like that. I thought I'd maybe make some embellishments with a little bit of greens. I had, what do you call it, just some garland, and I'm just going to fold that like in half. And maybe place that right on here with a little bit of hot glue. And I'll just stick that on there. And I got some cute little pine cones. Maybe I'll put a little pine cone on it. If I can find the opening, I can get one out. Alright. Here's a cute little one. Alright. And I think I'll just take and add a little glue on that. And shove it right in here. And what do you guys think? I might, add some buttons for his eyes or buttons for his little area down here on his belly, but I just think the toilet paper is super, super cute. It's glitzy, it's textured, and it really looks like a snowman. In the comments below, tell me what you guys think. Hey everyone, have a Merry Christmas. Again, it's Shelly with Gilbert Marketplace. Have a great day.